Okay guys, this is the Zephyr that I've been building here for the last few weeks. I got the bays out to the ends for the transmitters. I got the carbon, actually not the carbon fiber, but the fiberglass rods on the top and on the bottom. I got the servos opened up, so had a little bit of glass I put over this in some of the critical areas. I put some of the glass over just the spar, just one strip. I put a little bit of glass right over the battery bays and over the motor mount area. I ended up putting a little bit over the other spar and then out to the other transmitter bay out there. So basically the whole wing has been coated with 3M90 and then sanded, and then a little bit of fiberglass bright weave over some of the critical areas, and that's about it. The wing right now is weighing about 22 ounces. I've gone through and given the whole coat of wing after the 3M90 has been impregnated through this glass. I've given the whole airplane a coat of the 3M90 and then basically a hand sanding once it's been dry. It's been sprayed now for probably 24 hours and it's fairly smooth. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to go ahead and paint this thing now and make it look to where it's nice and colored up depending on what colors the customer likes. This one here is going to be pretty much a black bottom and like a bright floral orange top. I did go through on this one, did a custom fiberglass rod spar over the top of the main spars. Since this is a light build that's still going to be moving pretty well, I went through and just did just under the surface, I CA'd a thick spar in. I put the other spars in just a little bit deeper so that torsional spar is right on the top. And you can see the motor mount area has been cut out. The rear aft spar is right underneath the motor mount. You can see it right there. And then the other internal spar is basically right underneath the fiberglass rod that I put in. So you got the two main internals right there. So this thing's ready for paint. I'm going to go ahead and paint it up here, but I wanted to kind of let you know what it looks like. All the lids, everything's been glass. I did put a coat of glass on this. And like I said, I got 256 rod in the last flute to give it some extra strength here. Here's your main bay, just enough to hold all of his gear. You got the wires that are going down and in, and the wood that's up front, just for the camera to be mounted solid to. So, thought I'd give you guys a heads up before I go ahead and paint. I'm gonna go ahead and paint it. I'll take a couple pictures when I'm done, and then I'll go ahead and laminate it. But like I said, the whole thing's been coated with 3M90 prior to the paint, and then once the 3M90 was dry, I went through and just gave it a basic sanding. And after the basic sanding, now I'm going to go ahead and paint it. So there you guys go.